Hello, it's now 2 weeks since we buried 2 halves of a potato and a full potato to start the growing cycle. It's time to take a look, and if they're ready we'll plant them up. Watch some footage from 2 weeks ago, then come back to me and we'll take a look together. Hello, a number of years ago I did an experiment where I took 2 seed potatoes, cut one in half, the other one I kept as a control potato. I planted these 2 halves in individual buckets, and I planted this whole potato in an individual bucket. That gave me 3 buckets, and at the end of the growing season I turned them all out. And the idea would be to look at the return. Would 2 half potatoes deliver more or less than 1 whole potato? Would the potatoes be bigger, be smaller, weigh heavier? It was just something I wanted to do, just something I found interesting. So I did it. It was small scale. And I think I've repeated that video recently. But I've got to thinking, well, let's give it another shot. It was fun to do then, it'll be fun to do now. So these are the 2 potatoes we're going to be using. This is a variety called Nemo, and as you can see, Nemo has got lots of chits, and I mean lots. There'll be in the region of 10 chits on Nemo. Okay, this is a shop bought set aside potato. This is Nemo, and as you can see, lots of chits on Nemo. So what I will do is when I try and cut the potato in half, I'll try and get the same number of chits on both halves. Doesn't matter if I do, that's what I'll try and do. Doesn't matter if I do. Then we'll plant them all up and we'll see how that goes. This is the one we're going to cut in half. This one we'll just put to one side for the time being. That's how we do this. There we go. Cut in half. Quite tacky, obviously, it's an open wound. This is how we're going to seal it this year. This is how we're going to seal that open wound. This is coir. Okay. I'm just going to dip this into the coir. And seal it like that. Just going to let the coir adhere to that wound and hopefully seal it. And we'll do that with these 2 cut pieces. Okay. And because we've got room, we'll pop this whole potato in there as well, I think. Yeah. How's that? Cut potato and a whole potato. And I think because we've got some spare coir, yeah, we'll cover the lot. We'll just do that. How's that looking? Okay. Hold on, a bit more. That's us full, just about. And we'll leave that for a couple of days. And then we'll take a look. And if we feel the time's right and the weather's right outdoors, we'll plant these up into water buckets. Okay. So that's all there is for this video. That's us finished now. Come back to me in a few days time, maybe a few weeks time. We should be planting these and getting them outside in ex-cut flower water buckets. Okay, let's turn this out. Let's see what we've got. Well, here's the whole potato coming at you. Wow! Wow! Well, we've got roots, we've got shoots. If the two half potatoes have done as well as this, we're going to plant them. Yes, we are. Here's one of those halves. Well, look at that. Roots and shoots everywhere. The days are getting longer and warmer, so now's the time to plant them into buckets where hopefully they'll grow to maturity. Let's have a look at the last half, see if that's done as well as that one. I'll see the shoots. Yep. Perhaps not as many roots, not as many shoots, but it has got away. Okay. So we're ready to plant these up. I have 3 buckets ready, so let's do this. Let me tell you about the preparation first, and then we'll go and get the potatoes. There's about 2 inches of mix in the bottom of there. I've got 2 more buckets just like this. That makes 3. That'll take all our 3 potatoes, the 2 halves and the full potato. The mix, it's quite a rustic mix. It's garden soil, forest bark and wood chip. So that's an organic mix. There's possibly some grass cuttings in there as well. And I've also added a dusting of potato fertiliser. Why not? Just to spark it up. So right, let's get the potatoes. Here we go. There's them. I've already made out 3 tickets. I'm simply going to mark them half a knee more, half a knee more, full knee more. Okay. We'll plant the full one first. Here we go. How does that work? Well, we simply sit this on that couple of inches. Chits pointing to the sky. Shoots pointing to the sky. And we'll cover it nice and gently, like this. Okay, now I'm not going to fill these buckets to the top right away. I could do that, and I have done that in previous growing seasons, and it works, but I've just decided for this one we'll go till a couple of inches below the rim. We'll let the potato break through, and then we'll top it off. Does that sound like a plan? We'll just pop that on there like that. That's no more. The full potato. Hello, Meg. Same again. It's already got a couple of inches in it. There's the half a potato, as you can see. There's the cut half. Loads of roots and shoots on that half a potato. Simply sit it on and cover it up. Right, 1 to go, 1 half to go, Meg. There's nothing in there for you. Last one. Sit it in the middle, just like that. And then cover it. Yeah, we're going to cover it, Meg. Yes, we are. Meg wants to be involved. She wants to be involved in everything. That's it, Meg. That's it. The experiment's kicked off. The trial's started. Now, if you want to see how this turns out, well, you're going to have a long wait. Yeah, they're going to have a long wait, Meg. It'll be a 4-month job, this, probably, before you see an end result. But you will see an end result. And it won't matter whether it's a good result or a bad result. You'll see it. because I'll show it. That's the way we're all here at Homegrown Veg. We have winners and we have losers, but we show the lot. Right, this is Homegrown Veg signing out.